Hello and welcome to another Fast Friday. I'm very happy to be with you today. We're going to talk a little bit about Psalm 29 today. Psalm 29:11 says, "May the Lord give strength to his people, and may the Lord bless his people with peace." This is the culminating prayer at the end of this passage that talks about how mighty and glorious our God is, how his voice has the power to both build and to tear down. And so I've been thinking a lot this week about the notion of strength and peace and why those are the two gifts God offers us at the end of this beautiful passage. Strength connotes this feeling of power, whereas peace gives this feeling or sense of calm. Strength gives me the sense of an outward ability to alter my surroundings, whereas peace focuses more on the inward, on the heart. But when I consider the way this God-given strength and peace pertain to the way that I navigate the circumstances of my life, I begin to get a better sense of their value. I don't just want strength to help me tolerate the difficult circumstances of my life. I want strength to help me respond rightly to whatever happens in my life and in my circumstances. I want to be able to respond in a godly manner. I'm someone who is naturally bent towards reacting emotionally to difficult things as opposed to responding in love. And I often have a need to try and control things. Perhaps some of you understand that. It takes far more strength to react wisely and in love to a challenging situation than it does to just simply grin and bear it. Strength does not mean that I just trudge forward and manage the difficult circumstances or the people in my life. Rather, strength is found in trusting my circumstances and the people I love to the God of all creation, an acknowledgement that I do not have all the answers. This is true whether you are someone or you have someone in your life who is facing a serious illness, or who's dealing with a wayward child or a spouse, or if you're someone who has suffered injustices. In all of these things, we must ask God for strength, for the strength to respond wisely and the strength to trust those people and circumstances to God. Peace then is the result of knowing that my life and the lives of those I love are in the capable hands of the Creator of all things. Surrendering my life to God brings peace. We often think just the opposite is true, that if I can control things, I'll feel better. But peace doesn't come when I finally have all my ducks managed perfectly. It comes when I trust all my ducks, all my needs, wants, complications to the God of all creation, to the one whose voice spoke existence into being. Peace comes when I relinquish control to God. And this doesn't mean that I just sit back and wait for something to happen. It means I sit up and I pay attention and I listen for the still small voice of God. Strength and peace ask, how do I walk with my child through this? They ask, how do I participate positively in effecting change in the world around me? How do I engage in your work, God? How do you want me to respond? Who do you want me to be? And how do I operate in such a way that I make you look good, that I bring glory and honor to your name? Psalm 29:2 reads, "Ascribe to the Lord the glory due his name. Worship the Lord in the splendor of his holiness." Why? Because the voice of the Lord is over the waters. It is powerful and majestic. It breaks the cedars. It flashes forth flames of fire, and it shakes the wilderness. It strips the forest bare. And the voice of the Lord makes the deer give birth. The voice of the Lord speaks life into being. And our primary response should be to speak out worship and praise for such a great God. And then also, as a young but very wise Pastor Brandon once reminded me, to always speak life when speaking to others. Peace comes when we recognize that the God of Psalm 29, the God of all gods, the God who is sovereign and powerful, the God who is mighty to save, that he is the one who gives us strength and peace, and that our strength and peace is not simply an ability to withstand the darkness around us, but rather that strength and peace comes when we trust our hearts and our people and our circumstances to the Lord who sits enthroned as King forever. So today I'm going to ask you and encourage you to open up the prayer exercise today and spend some time with this amazing God that we serve. The message that Brandon brought us on Sunday was so excellent, and he used some beautiful photography of nature to depict the power of God. And this inspired me to entrust to you this project that uses nature photography as a springboard for prayer. God has revealed himself to us through his creation. So today, as you spend time fasting and praying, I encourage you to draw near to the God who spoke all things into being and who offers you strength and peace right where you are today. So be blessed, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.